I think it's very, very safe to say that 2024 has been one of the best years in an extremely long time for the Fallout franchise. Of course, not only was the Fallout show extremely successful, that is obviously one of the greatest TV shows I think I have ever seen, with one of the best endings I've ever seen. Not only was it really successful in all of those points, but it also single-handedly revived and respawned a lot of hype and curiosity around Fallout again. Whether it's the hundreds and thousands of people who went and played Fallout 4 again, or Fallout 76 just flat out being like the most successful it's really ever been, and being the most successful it's ever been on PC. Again, 2024 has been a great year for Fallout, and this has led a lot of people to say that we're going to get a ton of new Fallout content and like a Fallout announcements and stuff, because they're going to ride the train for all this hype and excitement. And look, I just kind of knew they weren't going to do that. So of course they did announce some Xbox stuff. I decided, let's quickly make a video on it. I'm not even recording this with a face cam. You guys are probably thrilled and excited that you don't have to see my ugly ass, chubby face talk for once. You just get to hear my majestic voice, if you know what I mean. But obviously, they did some interesting things. First of all, Bethesda, as we know, did release a Fallout 76 Skyline Valley trailer, which got the most views that a Fallout trailer has gotten in an extremely long amount of time. It, of course, revealed the first map expansion now to Appalachia, which will give us Vault 63. And one of the weird things, I guess, they kind of announced that a lot of people weren't really expecting is the surprise at the end of the trailer, which does reveal that you'll be able to play as a ghoul in 2025. So I think this could mean that maybe it might be a different start to Fallout 76. Some people are saying that you can pick the ghoul option to start as someone who wasn't, raised inside the vault type thing. That could definitely be a really interesting thing. A lot of people are just saying that you're going to be able to turn into a ghoul and that you'll be able to unlock separate mutation things. You might be immune to radiation, all of these type of things, right? It's definitely gotten a ton of people really excited for what's to come. Again, I think a lot of Fallout fans, though, were semi-disappointed by the fact that they didn't, announce really anything new. The reality is Bethesda are kind of done doing that, I think, with Fallout 76, as they're kind of taking it, quarter by quarter. For example, instead of announcing a bunch of stuff in, obviously, May and June, they were going to just announce the things they've already got coming, give hype and, obviously, excitement for those projects. And then when they're ready, you'd get to maybe, I think, September, October, where they'll announce the next piece of content, all that type of stuff. Therefore, just kind of redo it and go over and over again. So I do think Bethesda, though, are cooking with something in the background. I think they know with how exciting this Fallout show is, making Fallout nearly more relevant than it's ever been, or at least since Fallout 4. The fact is, they know they need to deliver something or announce something soon. I'm happy they didn't just rush into this year and announce something, due to the fact that you can tell they're clearly not ready. They should have probably been a bit more ready and knew that the Fallout show was going to be massive, but I don't think they really expected it to be as big as what it was, and I don't think anyone truly did, right? The thing is as well, they've got a whole nother year now, probably even a bit more, till Season 2 comes out, and reality is excitement's going to be probably as big for Season 2 as it was for Season 1, just because we're now going to New Vegas and all of this type of things. From what I've heard, Fallout Season 2 might actually come as early as midway of 2025, which is really good for today's TV standards, where some seasons of TV are taking 2 years to legitimately make. Again, seeing a show come a year to a year and a half later for another season, not too bad in today's day, so I'm actually pretty excited for that. So obviously, yeah, that's kind of cool. And then by the time that comes, hopefully they'll have an announcement ready, which might be a new Fallout spin-off game, which I did report on the channel is coming. Again, go and check out that video if you haven't already. I highly recommend it, where I do talk about Fallout 5 and the potential spin-off. But to summarize it up, here's pretty much what these Xbox insiders did have to say.
They're currently formulating plans on how to get the next Fallout here for us sooner rather than later, which I know is vague as hell. But like we constantly talk about, will we even see Fallout this decade?
No, we won't.
And the answer is, I think we will. That's what they're talking about right now.
So what?
From what I understand.
So
I'm suggesting someone else is going to build.
Someone else at Bethesda would come in and make Fallout 5.
Not necessarily.
Would it be
Bethesda.
Fallout 5 or would it be Fallout : City?
It might be Fallout : City. They're putting a plan in place, and I don't think it necessarily be Todd's main Bethesda team doing it.
Who
That's
would you?
my belief, but I just know that they know they can't let this take that long. That's the gist of the current plan. It's not going to take. We're not going to have to wait that long for it.
So obviously, yeah, there's a lot of reason that we're probably going to get a Fallout spin-off and all that type of stuff, and it will most likely come, next year, the announcement at least, right? We also did get some more Indiana Jones stuff, and they revealed some more stuff about Starfield. I tried replaying Starfield on my new Xbox. Again, go check out that vlog if you haven't already as well. And I found it really boring still. I didn't like it. I understand why modders quit the game because, I don't know, maybe it's, a lot of people say going further into Starfield, it gets a lot better. But every time I play the first 8 hours, I just can't go through with it. It's so boring. That's just my opinion. I can't get through with it. So, yeah, it's very disappointing for me. I'm actually excited for the new Indiana Jones game. I'm not sure if I'm fully keen on it being just first person, which I think it is. I usually play Fallout 76 in first person, but the Indiana Jones game really looked like a game that probably would have been third person. It's not, so that's okay. I would have liked the option to maybe change to that. I don't play much third person games. But when I play like GTA, I much prefer that game, obviously, in third person, and Red Dead Redemption, of course. So there's a lot of really interesting things to go over. I'm glad Bethesda didn't rush their announcements and they stuck to their guns. But don't be surprised by the time, I think, let's just say Fallout Season 2 comes out in August, right, of 2025. Don't be surprised if by maybe the end of August, right after the show, like after maybe giving people a week or two to watch it, don't be surprised if they're like, here's the Fallout spin-off game. They might even announce it a couple weeks earlier. I doubt it, though. They won't want to draw attention away. But yeah, don't be surprised if they do something pretty big like that. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to check out my IRL/long channel and my sports channel, which will be linked in the description down below. Comment your thoughts and opinions on all the latest Fallout news and all of that type of stuff. What do you guys think of the Xbox showcase? Did you guys enjoy it? This and that. I'd very much like to know. Subscribe to all my other channels, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.